Good morning. Today's subject is our four-star generals and admirals and how they are guilty of either cowardice or treason. It has to be cowardice or treason by these four-star people feigning stupidity, because they can't possibly be as stupid as they act. I was a military officer, and I can tell you that every military officer can read and write. We're expected to be able to read the Constitution and understand it. And we're supposed to understand the history of the United States and defend this country from domestic enemies. Well, it seems now that our four-star fools have decided to either take bribes and sell us out, or to remain cowards and do nothing at all about the 535 criminals who infest Congress and have been committing treason every day since at least 1913 and probably since 1871. General Dunford and the other treasonous cowards who have stars on their shoulders in our military are not allowed to sit idly by while these 500 criminals in Congress abet the owners of the Federal Reserve to rob every American with that illegal bank and their illegal Internal Revenue Service. Dunford has an obligation to send troops into the Capitol building right now and arrest, hang, or shoot all 535 of those criminals who infest our Congress. Why he hasn't done this, and why no other chief of staff has done this in the last 103 years since the Federal Reserve came into existence, is something that nobody knows. Could they be getting millions of dollars in bribes under the table and keeping it quiet? Are they all cowards? Because again, they can't possibly be so stupid that they don't understand that Congress is supposed to be creating our money, and that Congress has not done that since 1913. So what do we do to solve this? What can we do to provoke these four-star idiots in our military to take action against our domestic enemies in Congress, the White House, and the Supreme Court? We have to infect public opinion so that all 300 million Americans understand that our military is not doing the job we're paying them for. They are not doing anything at all about domestic enemies infesting Congress. All 535 of these criminals are disobeying the Constitution every single day by allowing the Federal Reserve to exist. They're refusing to create the money and increasing the national debt intentionally. This might not be an easy thing to understand for a lot of people in this country, because most people refuse to read anything. They won't bother reading the Constitution and understanding these words. Congress shall have the power to coin money, which it says in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 5. There's nowhere in the Constitution that it says that Congress can take bribes to sell the ability to create our money to the Rothschild family who owns the Federal Reserve. Our generals have to be aware of this. There are so many people aware of the robbery that's being carried out by Congress and the Federal Reserve that it's absolutely impossible for our generals to be unaware of this treason that Congress commits. So what we have to do is somehow tell the entire country, and especially everyone in the military, that they have an obligation to arrest Congress right now. Just go in there and do whatever you feel like doing shoot them, hang them, or arrest them, but get them the fuck out of our government. That's your job, General Dunford. I go on to Dunford's page, and Mike Mullen's page, and Dempsey's page on Facebook, and I ask them these questions. All three of them banned me from their page, so I can't go on there and say anything else about it. Why do they do this? Are they being bribed to help cover up this robbery? Are they cowards? Do they have some plan of action like some of the alleged fortune tellers on the internet tell us that the military is going to take action? No, that's not going to happen. If they were going to take action, they would have done it. They don't need to plan years in advance. They could do it right now, today. So every day that goes by, General Dunford and every other asshole with a star on his shoulder in our military is selling out the people. The people who employ them and pay them, and these assholes are refusing to do their job. You have to tell them. Share this video on Facebook and make your own to tell General Dunford that we're not going to put up with his cowardice or treason, and that this asshole has to do his job. Arrest Congress. Go do it, General. Thank you.